You may not realize it now, but the moment you withdrew your attention, it sent a ripple through her world. And that silence became louder than any argument you ever had. Welcome to Stoic Bond Mastery, where we dissect human behavior through the lens of emotional clarity, inner power, and relational discipline. If you're tired of surface-level advice and ready to understand the psychological undercurrents that govern attraction and connection, you're in the right place. Before we dive in, take a second to subscribe and tap the notification bell, because what you're about to learn won't just help you understand her behavior. It'll change how you approach every bond from here on. Let's talk about the stages of her obsession after losing your attention, not from a place of bitterness, but of insight. This isn't about revenge or validation. It's about understanding how absence, when done with dignity and intentionality, can be more powerful than presence. Number 1. The sudden void. At first, it's subtle. She notices the quiet where your daily messages used to be. No good mornings. No late-night check-ins. That reliable rhythm you set in her life? Gone. And whether she admits it or not, that sudden stillness creates a void. You see, attention is a currency, especially consistent attention. When it vanishes, it leaves behind a kind of emotional debt. She may brush it off outwardly, but inwardly, a subtle panic begins to stir. Was it something she said? Did he lose interest? Why does this feel like withdrawal? She doesn't chase yet, but she notices. And that's how it begins. Number 2. The subtle check-ins. You might think she's moved on, but scroll carefully. She's watching. Quietly. Deliberately. Your stories, your status updates, your likes. They all become tiny breadcrumbs she's trying to gather and analyze. She won't reach out just yet, but she's keeping score. And the digital world? It's her window into your new state of being. She's looking for clues. Who you're with, what you're doing. Most importantly, she's trying to answer one question. Does he even miss me? Number 3. The overthinking spiral. And this is where the obsession truly begins to brew. In her mind, 1,000 mental tabs are open. Every conversation is replayed. Every moment overanalyzed. She wonders when exactly the shift happened. When your tone became cooler, when your laughter faded, when you stopped asking her how she was. And because she's no longer receiving your perspective directly, she starts building stories. Some are rooted in truth. Others? Pure projection. It's not about you now, it's about what your absence is revealing inside her. Uncertainty becomes anxiety. And anxiety becomes a fixation. Number 4. The passive provocations. This is the art of the subtle shout. Suddenly, her social media is curated intentionally, strategically. A photo with just the right angle. A caption with a cryptic quote. A song lyric that cuts a little too close to home. It's not coincidence. It's performance. She doesn't want to reach out directly. That would be too vulnerable. So she performs her feelings through passive provocations, hoping you'll notice, hoping it'll stir you enough to react. But she's no longer just sharing her life. She's directing it like a film made for one viewer. Number 5. The comparison phase. Eventually, she tries to move on. Not necessarily with her heart, but with her calendar. New faces show up. Maybe she goes on dates, flirts more, surrounds herself with people who momentarily distract her. But every interaction gets held up to the invisible yardstick that is you. She compares how they speak to how you did. Their silence to your insight. Their confidence to your calm. Even if she doesn't want you back, she wants the feeling she had with you. And no one else seems to replicate it. That realization doesn't free her. It deepens the craving. Number 6. The nostalgia flood. She starts to remember. Not just the facts, but the feeling. The inside jokes. The way you listened. The comfort of your presence. She might bring up old memories directly or through mutual friends. Or maybe she posts a throwback, a shared song, a place you once visited. Something soaked in memory, hoping it might reawaken a connection. What she's doing here isn't just reminiscing. She's trying to revive an emotional bond that's now fraying. And nostalgia in her mind becomes the thread that might tie you back together. Number 7. The fake indifference act. On the surface, she's thriving. Her feed shows brunches, gym selfies, laughter, glow-ups. But behind that curated curtain, she's still checking on you. Still asking about you. Still wondering. It's a performance of indifference. And it's exhausting her. This stage is tricky because even if you suspect she's still emotionally invested, you may second-guess your intuition due to her unbothered energy. But understand this. Real detachment doesn't need to announce itself. What you're seeing is effort. And effort reveals desire. Number 8. The accidental contact. A mistaken text. A random emoji. A message meant for someone else. She's not fooling herself, and she's certainly not fooling you. This isn't about the message, it's about the reaction. She's testing the waters. Is the door still open? Will you respond with warmth, indifference, or not at all? Every accidental moment is intentional hesitation. A calculated risk driven by unspoken hope. Number 9. The emotional outburst. When subtle fails, emotion erupts. Could be a long message, accusations, tears, maybe even anger. Not because she hates you, but because she hates the silence, the mystery, the loss of control. You've become a mirror for her unresolved emotions. And when she finally breaks character, what spills out isn't just about you. It's about everything she hasn't processed. The stage? It's raw. It's real. And it's the moment her obsession can no longer wear a mask. Number 10. The longing returns. And finally, she understands. What she lost wasn't just you. It was the way you made her feel about herself. That presence, that grounding, that emotional depth. It wasn't replaceable. She may not say it. She may never come back. But in her mind, you become the blueprint. Every man after you is compared. Every interaction falls short. And in that realization, the obsession finds its final shape not as pursuit, but as quiet reverence. There's power in silence. Not the kind that punishes, but the kind that reveals. Her obsession isn't about manipulation. It's about reflection. What your absence forces her to face about herself. So remember this, sometimes the strongest move is not a grand gesture, but the quiet reclaiming of your own energy. If this spoke to something deep in you, hit that subscribe button. Join the Stoic Bond Mastery family for more insights into Stoicism, relationships, and personal growth. Don't forget to share this video with someone who needs to hear the deeper layers of what they've been experiencing. Until next time, master your bond and protect your peace.